The last Madden patch pretty much killed contained blitzes and nerfed the big nickel pass rush glitch, so a lot of people have to change their defenses up. I'm one of them. I hear some people are moving to nickel normal and some people are running the same blitzes without contains. Today I have a new blitz set up for my channel at least that you can fit into whatever scheme you're using, and it's best to use on 3rd and 4th down and 4th and long. You know, those situations where your opponent has to pass deep, so that way you have enough time for your pass rush to get home. But you can mix it up and become an every down defense if you get the adjustments right. If you stick around, you'll be able to get more sacks and make your opponents rage quit. Let's get it. So as you can probably tell, we're in the nickel normal, and the play that we're going to talk about today is the buck slant show 2. Now there's 2 different setups. I'm going to show you guys the first setup, how to block the first setup, and then how to counter the block to the first setup. You see, your boy IDOLWILD here is playing 5D chess. So to start off, you can see the play art right here. What you want to do is you want to base align, triangle Y, push the D-pad right. The only reason why we base align is to get this linebacker in here. If you don't have to base align if you don't want to, if you want to manually control this linebacker, but I like to do it just so that way when by the time everybody's set, he's already right here. So after you base align, you want to show blitz, triangle Y, and then push the D-pad to the left. That's going to bring this safety down, and it's also going to bring this corner down here. Now what you want to do is you want to shift your line left. Hold L1 or LB and then push the D-pad left. They don't really shift left, just the D tackles move over, but that's fine for us. And then the last step is to crash your line out. Hold L1 or LB and then pull the right stick up. And so now they're crashing out. Now you can change your defense to however you want it. You can do something like, I'm on a freaking offense. What you can do is you can change it into like a cover 6 invert. So you can man up, you can put this safety on the deep half, you can put this guy on the cloud flat, and you can leave it like a cover 6, or you can reverse it. And you know what I'm saying? You can change the coverage up however you want to, but that's what I like this about, because it looks like a cover 3, but you can change it to look like a cover 6 or a cover 4, or you can play man coverage. But I suggest that you play around with the coverage, and you see we have 6 blocking. We have the running back block. So when we run the play, you're going to see that we're going to screen from the left side. The DB normally will loop around because of the way his alignment is set up. And then if the running back, most of the time, if the running back goes to block the DB, sometimes that linebacker will come in. But most of the time against a normal 6-man block setup, you should be able to get somebody free. So here you see that's how fast it is to set up. We have 6 blocking. You go ahead and run the blitz. You see there the running back came to block the linebacker and the DB came through. Tweaking off that 2CB, huh? Is he gone? So here's how you block it. I'm going to set up the blitz one more time. Now how you block it is you want to block your running back, you want to slide left, and then you want to ID that loop, that DB right there. So you go over here, you ID him, and most of the time it'll pick it up. Sometimes it'll come through, but most of the time it'll pick it up. You had plenty enough time there. So what we will do is I'm going to show you guys the counter to that counter to this blitz. Now if you're new to this channel and you find this video useful, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. I'll show you guys the counter to the counter from scratch. So you want to start off by base aligning, triangle Y, push the D-pad to the right. Then you want to show blitz, triangle Y, push the D-pad to the left. Then you want to slide your line to the left, hold L1 or LB, push the D-pad to the left. Then you want to crash your line to the left, hold L1 or LB, and then pull the right stick to the left. Now you see my line is slanted to the left. Now here is where we change up the blitz. Now you want to blitz this safety right here, triangle, triangle, select that safety, pull the right stick down. Put this safety in the zone, triangle, triangle, select that safety. Let's just put him in the inside third. Then you want to put this corner in the zone, or you can man him up, or you can put him in a spy. Let's just throw him in the spy right there. Then you want to move this middle linebacker and pull him over this defensive tackle to make sure he's lined up right there, and then he's going to loop. Obviously, you're sitting 6, so you're super exposed in coverage, but you throw this on 3rd and long and 4th and long, you should have success. And the reason why we set this up is that for the first blitz setup, your opponent can counter it by sliding to the left and IDing that looping or that DB right there. So if your blitz is starting to get picked up, you go to the second setup and now you're still going to be able to get sacks. So you see here, we should have the looper. You see the running back this time, the running back came to the looper in the middle and the DB came from the right. We're going to run it one more time. And I mean, I feel like 3 times it comes through. You guys should be able to see. I mean, it is pretty easy to set up. It didn't take that long at all for me to set it up. Just keep in mind, this is the counter to your opponent's counter. Go ahead and set it up. The running back went to the right to block the DB. Now the looping linebacker came in, but I'm pretty sure you guys love that. I might have some gameplay, I might not, depending on how my work day goes. If we do have gameplay, I'll show you guys right about now. But if we don't have gameplay, you guys will see that I look like I'm pretty dumb right now. But anyway, I did put out a blitz last week. I'll show you guys a little preview of that in the left hand corner or the bottom left corner right there, and I'll put a link or a card up in the top right corner so you guys can check that out. Now, as always, this topic isn't over. The video may be over, but the topic of blitzes isn't over. Now that the contained blitzes are pretty much dead, what blitzes are you guys using to send pressure at the quarterback? How are you guys getting sacks right about now? Let me know in the comment section so I can go ahead and steal your scheme. I appreciate you guys showing up. See you guys around next time. I'm out.